You're over 50? Good, because this is where the game actually begins. Let's be honest. Most people think turning 50 means you're supposed to slow down. Be careful. Be gentle. As if your best years are already behind you. But you know what that sounds like to me? A lie. A convenient excuse that keeps way too many people stuck in a body they don't recognize anymore. Listen, your age isn't a limitation. It's a wake-up call. A reminder that your body needs you now more than ever. And what you do from this point forward? That's what defines the next 10, 20, even 30 years of your life. Here's the truth. No one's telling you. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need heavy equipment. You don't need to punish your body with complicated workouts you'll never stick to. You need something simple, something real. Movements that actually respect your body, rebuild your strength, and make you feel proud when you look in the mirror again. Because it's not just about looking fit. It's about moving like someone who's alive, confident, capable, strong enough to carry your groceries, play with your grandkids, climb stairs without pain, or wake up without everything hurting. And yes, that's still possible. In fact, I'll go even further. It's not just possible. It's within reach. And today, you're gonna take the first step. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 powerful, no-equipment exercises that are designed specifically for people over 50. They're low impact, easy to follow, and they'll help you build real strength using nothing but your own body weight. These moves won't just change how you look, they'll change how you feel. They'll help you move with confidence again. Stand taller, breathe easier, sleep better. They'll give you back control over your body, 1 rep at a time. So if you've been waiting for the right time to get in shape, if you've been telling yourself you're too old, too stiff, too tired, consider this your moment. You're not broken. You're not too late. You're just out of practice. And I've got your roadmap right here. If this is already hitting close to home, hit that subscribe button. Because what's coming next might just change the way you train forever. Exercise 1. Bodyweight squat. If there's one move every person over 50 should be doing regularly, it's this one, the bodyweight squat. And not because it's trendy or flashy, but because it builds the kind of strength that keeps you independent. That's right. This isn't just leg day. This is life day. See, people underestimate how many times they squat in a single day without even realizing it. Getting out of bed, sitting at the table, standing from the couch, picking up a bag, going to the bathroom, climbing the stairs. Every single one of those actions, that's a squat. Whether your body's ready for it or not. Now here's where it gets real. When you lose the ability to squat comfortably, you start to lose freedom. Movements become slower, less confident. Pain shows up in the knees, hips, lower back. And most people assume it's just getting older. But it's not. It's getting weaker. And the only way out is to rebuild. The good news? You don't need weights. You don't need machines. You don't even need to leave your house. All you need is a few square feet of space, a willingness to move, and the right form. That's it. Because when you perform bodyweight squats consistently, you don't just strengthen your legs, you retrain your body to move the way it was built to move. Let's break it down. Stand tall, feet shoulder-width apart. Keep your chest lifted, shoulders relaxed, and core slightly engaged. Then, slowly push your hips back like you're about to sit in a chair, and lower yourself down. Not fast, not deep right away, just controlled. Go as low as you feel safe, then press back up through your heels. That's a rep, and each one sends a message to your nervous system. I've still got it. At first, it might feel shaky, tight, maybe even a little frustrating. That's normal. You're waking muscles up that have been on standby. Start with what you can. Maybe 5, maybe 8, and don't worry about numbers. Worry about quality, smooth reps, full breath, good alignment. That's what matters. Over time, something amazing starts to happen. You move easier. Your knees ache less. You feel more grounded when you walk. Going upstairs doesn't leave you winded. Standing up from a chair feels smoother. Squats start bleeding into every corner of your daily life, making things feel lighter, literally. But it's not just about physical strength. It's about confidence. When you squat, you're saying, I trust my body. That belief alone creates momentum. Because the moment you stop seeing exercise as punishment and start seeing it as a way to protect your freedom, that's when everything changes. And if squats are the foundation, then what comes next builds the structure. And it all starts with your upper body. Let's talk about push-ups. Exercise 2, push-up. Push-ups have a reputation, and not always a good one. For most people over 50, the word alone brings back memories of gym class torture, or some over-the-top boot camp drill sergeant yelling in your face. But let's set the record straight. Push-ups aren't about punishment. They're about power. And when done right, they can completely reshape how you move, feel, and carry yourself. Here's the truth. Your upper body strength matters. A lot. It affects everything from how you lift a bag of groceries to how you catch yourself if you stumble. It even plays into your posture, your energy, and your ability to perform simple daily movements without strain. And guess what? Push-ups train all of that in one move. We're talking chest, shoulders, arms, and core, working together in a single fluid motion that requires zero equipment. That's efficiency. But push-ups go deeper than muscles. They connect your mind and body. They test your control, your focus, your ability to engage from head to toe. And over time, they rebuild your confidence from the ground up. Now, let's clear something up. You don't need to start on the floor. In fact, if you haven't done push-ups in a while, or ever, don't even try. That's not weakness. That's smart training. Start at the wall. Hands shoulder-width apart, step back, engage your core, and lower with control. When that gets easier, move to a countertop or the edge of a sturdy table. That's your ladder. You climb it rep by rep. And don't rush. The slower the rep, the better the control. The better the control, the better the strength. Every time you push yourself away from that surface, whether it's a wall or the floor, you're pushing back against every excuse that says you're too old, too weak, or too late. You're proving to yourself that you've still got it. As your strength grows, so will your form. You'll start to feel your shoulders stabilize, your arms firm up, your chest open, your core activate. And something else too. Your posture will change. You'll stand taller, move with more intention. People will notice, even if they can't quite explain why. And that feeling? That's the win. Because it's not about how many reps you can do. It's about what those reps mean. Each push-up is a reminder that you're still building, still progressing, still in control of your body. But strength without stability is only half the story. And that's where your core becomes the real MVP. Let's talk about the move that holds everything together. The plank. Exercise 3. Plank hold. At first glance, the plank doesn't look like much. You're just holding still. No jumping, no weights, no fast-paced movement. But that's exactly what makes it one of the most powerful exercises you can do after 50. Because when you're holding a proper plank, you're not just working out, you're locking in total body control. Here's what most people don't realize. Your core isn't just your abs. It's everything from your shoulders to your hips. And it's responsible for every movement you make. Sitting, standing, walking, lifting, twisting, all of it starts from the core. And when your core is weak, everything else suffers. Your posture crumbles, your back aches, your balance gets shaky. You start feeling unstable. Planks reverse all of that. They don't just strengthen your abs, they activate your deep stabilizer muscles. The ones that support your spine, the ones that improve balance, the ones that make your body feel solid and steady again, like it did years ago. And the best part? It's a low-impact move that anyone can start. No equipment, no stress on the joints, just results. The setup is simple, but the effect is deep. Forearms on the floor, elbows under your shoulders, legs extended, feet hip-width apart. Your body forms one long line from your head to your heels. Engage your core. Squeeze your glutes. Brace like someone's about to gently push your belly. Then hold. At first, it might only be 10 seconds, maybe 15. That's okay. You're not chasing time. You're chasing integrity. You want quality, not ego. Every second you hold is a message to your nervous system that you're building resilience, that you're still strong, that your body still obeys your will. And as you build up, everything starts to shift. Your lower back feels more supported. Your shoulders sit better. You start to move like someone who's anchored, not floating through life, but planted, stable, solid. Planks give you that, and they don't ask much in return. The craziest part? Just 30 seconds a day can change your whole relationship with movement. No noise, no distractions, just you, your breath, and your body holding the line. But strength and stability are just part of the story. Next, we're going to activate something even more important: coordination and balance. That's where the bird dog comes in. Exercise 4, Bird Dog. This one might look weird at first. Arm out, leg back, holding still like a frozen yoga pose. But don't let the simplicity fool you. The bird dog is one of the most powerful moves for improving balance, coordination, and core stability, especially after 50. See, as we age, the first thing most people lose isn't strength, it's control. The ability to move with precision, to stay steady on your feet, to bend, twist, and reach without losing your balance. And when that goes, falls happen. Confidence disappears. The fear of movement creeps in, and suddenly, your world gets smaller. That's exactly why the bird dog is such a game changer. It reconnects your brain to your body, literally. It teaches your muscles how to work together again. Your core stabilizes, your glutes fire, your back supports. And all of it happens without a single piece of equipment, in a move that's gentle on the joints and easy to learn. Here's how it works. Start on all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Then slowly extend your right arm straight ahead while kicking your left leg straight back. Pause. Stay steady. Keep your hips square, your back flat, your core tight. Then return to center and switch sides. That's 1 rep. It sounds simple, and it is. But it's not easy. Not if you're doing it right. You'll feel your abs shaking, your glutes working, your shoulder muscles firing to keep you balanced. That's the magic. It's not about going fast. It's about being intentional, controlled, focused. And what makes the bird dog even more powerful is what it restores. This movement pattern improves posture, reduces lower back pain, and brings awareness back to your body. You stop moving like you're guarding pain and start moving like someone who owns their space again. Because when you feel stable, you feel confident. You're not second-guessing every step. You're not bracing for a fall. You're grounded, strong from the inside out. And just when you think you've hit your limit, there's one final move that ties it all together. And it's your bonus for making it this far. Let's finish strong with the glute bridge. Bonus exercise, glute bridge. Consider this your secret weapon. The move most people ignore, but absolutely shouldn't. The glute bridge might be simple, but it's one of the most powerful exercises for protecting your lower back, activating your core, and rebuilding strength in the muscles that keep you standing tall. If you sit a lot, this one's non-negotiable. Here's the thing. Most people over 50, especially those with desk jobs or long commutes, have what we call sleepy glutes. The muscles in your backside stop firing like they should. Your hamstrings take over. Your lower back gets tight. And that leads to pain, bad posture, and instability you don't even realize is happening until it is. That's where the glute bridge comes in. It reawakens your posterior chain, your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back in a way that's safe, controlled, and joint-friendly. And best of all, you can do it on the floor, right in your living room. No gear, no noise, just real strength, built from the ground up. Here's how. Lie on your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Place your arms by your sides for support. Now press your heels into the ground, squeeze your glutes, and lift your hips up toward the ceiling until your body forms a straight line from shoulders to knees. Hold for a second, then lower back down with control. Done right, you'll feel it exactly where you should. In your glutes and hamstrings, not in your lower back. Start with slow, deliberate reps. 10 is a great goal. Over time, you can add a longer pause at the top or increase your range of motion. But the goal isn't to rush. The goal is to reconnect with muscles that protect your spine and power every step you take. What makes the glute bridge a bonus, though, isn't just the physical benefits. It's what it gives you back. The ability to stand taller, to walk stronger, to move without fear of pain flaring up in your lower back. That's a win no mirror can reflect, but you'll feel it every single day. So if you've made it this far, give yourself credit. You've now got a complete, joint-safe, zero-equipment routine that targets your entire body and builds it in a way that actually supports your lifestyle. But before we wrap this up, let's bring everything together with one final message. Most people think aging means accepting less energy, less movement, less strength. But if you've come this far, you already know that's not your story. Because right now, you've got in your hands a simple routine that doesn't require a gym, doesn't require equipment, and doesn't ask you to be 20 again. It just asks you to show up. These 4 exercises and one powerful bonus aren't magic tricks. They're real movements that work, because they train your body the way it was built to move. With control, with intention, with strength that actually lasts. And once you feel what that's like, once you remember what it feels like to move without fear or pain, everything starts to change. This is about building habits, not chasing hacks. It's about creating momentum, one rep at a time. You're not here to prove anything to anyone else. You're here because you still believe in what your body can do, and because you refuse to let age be the excuse that stops you from living fully. So don't wait for the perfect plan. You've got what you need. Start with what you can. And know this: the version of you who keeps showing up, who moves even when it's hard. That version is already winning. What's the one thing you're changing in your training after this? If this video gave you at least one aha moment, drop a like, hit subscribe, and let's keep building this together. And if you know someone over 50 who needs this, share it. You could be the reason they finally start.